everything seems to be working. Hello, hello, and welcome. All right, so for today, I'm going to continue working on these golden horns. As you can see, one side's very shiny, and gotta continue adding the metallic on all the sides on here. So, let's get started. I'm sorry today was a bit running a tad late, but I'm here now, and since I was a little late, I'll be going a little over my typical time to make up for the 2 hours. So I'm just using here just the gold metallic acrylic paint, since I already have a base of like a matte color. All right, and then take the golden horn. Oh. And paint. You know what? It's looking a little... Why does the camera seem a little dark? Let me turn on an extra light. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just turning on an extra light. I think I have to remember that that light right there helps me out. There we go. That's so much brighter. Now we're not just sitting in the dark. As you probably remember from yesterday, that's when I painted the base color of these. And then did an oil wash on the other horns. I'll show you what an oil wash looks like. They're actually still drying, but that's what they ended up looking like in the end. Like all kind of like more tarnished looking. I think they're super cool. I think I've decided I know what flowers I want to pair with them. I think I have some fall leaves still left. And I was like talking to my mom about ideas, and she's like, "Ooh, what if you did like a deep purple?" And you know what I have? I have these like really dark red purple orchids that I picked up that I completely forgot about, and I think that's what I want to pair them with. I think they'll look really cool. Always tricky with these three-dimensional objects, like painting them which side to be able to touch and which side's not able to touch. Hey, it's Isaac. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? Going pretty good, Isaac. Going pretty good. Just working on these golden horns. Painting them. I got a busy, busy day ahead of me. I have to do these, and also too, I got a commission for for 2 paintings. Well, technically, I have actually 3 painting commission, but one person is wanting 2 paintings from me. So those 2, I have to come up with a sketch. And then for the third one, it's already like approved. I just have to go for it. So, oh, it looks like this side never got fully painted. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I thought I painted all the sides on these. Did I not? All right, well, I guess I'll be mixing up colors for that. That's a whoopsie. You know, Isaac, I can always do an outer space painting, like nebulas and stuff. I love painting nebulas. Um, I could definitely do one of those. Heck, I could even just do one of those without a commission, but I gotta do my commissions first, though. But as a next one, I can definitely do some more space. People like the space ones, too. Yeah, so these commissions are gonna be paid Ebolea. Yeah, I'm not doing them for free. Yep, yep. All right, so to make this like yellow color, it's a bit of white, a bit of yellow, and some burnt sienna. Mix those colors together. It's almost like more of like a bronzy gold kind of color. This is like my favorite way to make gold if I'm not using metallics. I'm gonna put that aside. And just adding in, it looks like this is the third layer the way it's behaving. It looks like I only put 2 layers on that side, which I don't remember doing from yesterday. I remember painting all the sides, but maybe I didn't. Oh well, whoopsies. At least I have all the colors here, right? So pretty easy to fix. I know that I was trying to move on yesterday because I wanted to show you all how I do the oil wash. So maybe that's why I missed one side. There we go. I'll move this one forward. This needs a little bit of gold. Everything's still working good? Okay, something just weird looked on my end, but I think it's all good still. And then I'm gonna go back in with metallic gold. So, how is everyone doing? How's everyone's weeks going? Is anyone else working on any art projects at the moment? Are we all just hanging out? Gosh, I really like how this, like, the gold really shines. I hope others really like these metallic horns because I really like making them. I personally think they're really, really cool looking. Also, what I think about cool about these horns is that every pair is completely unique. Like, sure, I could recreate something similar-ish, but it won't be exactly the same copy paste. So every set of horns will be unique, which I think is even more special. There we go. This side needs to be painted. I'm curious. I'm curious which colors will be the most popular. Yeah, we'll do a Taco Bell run. Isaac, that sounds good. Taco Bell run sounds good. I like their little like nacho cups. I don't know, nothing at Taco Bell really agrees with me, but I do like their little that's like the only thing I can eat off their menu is the little nacho cups, which I do like, I will say. Oh, it's just because Evo Leia, I have a sensitive stomach. I have to eat very clean basically um for my stomach to stay happy, which isn't a bad thing. It really isn't a bad thing. It keeps me from eating any kind of junk food. So, that's okay. Not something to be super upset about. I think if the nacho cups are okay for me because it's small and so it's not that much. Really? Really, Isaac? Interesting. Taco Bell has chicken nuggets now? Interesting. Isaac, are you gonna try Taco Bell chicken nuggets? If you do, you'll have to tell me if they're good or not. Yep, almost done with this horn already. All the golds on all the sides. I don't really paint the bottoms. I paint the bottoms a little bit, but not too much because it's just gonna be glued to felt and then glued to like headbands. And I kind of don't see really the purpose or the point in that. I know I talked about possibly building more horns yesterday, but I just didn't have the time this morning to set up, and also this was already partially set up the same, so I was like, it's okay. I can make something fun and entertaining for today and still get work done, and these needed to get done anyway, so look how shiny. So pretty, so shiny. This is still very wet. I'm gonna let that be. I'm gonna paint this side. I'm still in frame, right? Yeah, there we go. A little bit better in frame. Sounds good, Isaac. Sounds good. Yeah, you'll have to tell me how Taco Bell chicken nuggets are. There we go. Shiny. Shiny, shiny. Oh, and I soon also want to make a whole new order of charms, like make my art into charms. And I was wondering if anyone had any suggestions on what I should do next for charms. I still have some drinks that I want to do, like remember the little pink one that we called fairy soda? I want to make that one into charm. I have like this painting of a goldfish I did a long time ago that I think would be pretty. But if you look at my paintings and you can think of what charms should be made and what paintings should be made into charms, I'm open to suggestions. All right, see how this one is now. There we go. There we go. Might need to get a little more gold paint on my palette. I'm kind of running low here. I think I'm running low. Ooh. Good question, Isaac. If you were a superhero, supervillain, what teammates would you have? Well, Isaac, I'd want you on my team. You too, Evo Leia. You're also on my superhero team. We can go beat up bad guys together. And you know me, I'd have fairy wings as my superpower. Even though I already kind of have fairy wings. It's just how it is. I know, Isaac. Who would be on your team? There we go. All nice and shiny and gold. Is this side all done? These sides are all done. These are all done. Whoops. There's wig hair. I gotta deep clean this room, like, really bad. This room is full of wig hairs and fur. So much. I like your team, Isaac. I like your team. Yes. And, I agree with you. I'd want, not, our teams just sound like the same. I want Nacho and Win on my teams too. We're all a team of superheroes. All right, Isaac, what's our superhero name? Like how there's like the Avengers or the Justice League. What is our superhero name? I'll leave it up to you, Isaac, to decide. Or you know what, Evola, if you have an idea too, pitch in. What's our superhero name? You know what? And I know Ka's lurking in here. Ka, you're also part of our superhero team. Absolutely. Ka brings the humor and the cats. I could see your power just being summoning all the kittens and all the adorableness. Hey, it's Win! Hi, Win. How are you doing? That's okay, Win. Not to worry. When I was wondering where you were, I was like, this isn't like you. Like, I'm late, so I'm sorry today. Uh, and which, I don't know, the morning just got away from me. I woke up a little later than I was supposed to, and I had a lot of things to do before this stream, which I didn't get done. But that's okay. I'll get it done today. I got the day today to get everything done. That's okay. That's all right, Win. Just woke up. Hey, as long as you wake up in a good mood, then that's a good start for the day. All right, after these metallics are done, they should be fully dry. Because, I mean, metallic actually does dry fairly fast. Hey, it's Nacho! Hi, Nacho. How you doing? Nacho, you missed it. You're part of our superhero team that Isaac put together. Not sure what the name is yet. Wait, oh, wait. You did. I'm sorry, Isaac. I missed your message. You called it. We're Team Shiny Star. I like that we're Shiny Star. That is awesome. We're the superhero team Shiny Star. Yes. I know, I love the name too. Sounds good, Nacho. I know you got a busy day ahead of you at work, so no worries about sticking around. But you're always welcome to stay as long as you want. So you're all good. Exactly. The villains won't know who hit them. All right. Ah, no, we got a fuzzy. Got all this here. And then, what's the best way to do this? There we go. Oh no, it looks like I might need more gold paints. Might need some more. I I don't know your invincible joke. I'm so sorry, Nacho. That's still a show that I have to watch. Still need to watch Invincible. I know. I'm trying to think. What would be your superpower? Nacho, I'm trying to think. Teleportation, that's a good one, Win. That's a very good superpower. You know what, Nacho? I could see you being a shapeshifter. I think that'd be really cool. Shapeshifting would be very useful too. Yeah, you like my shapeshifting idea? All right. Yay! Okay, I'm glad that you like the shapeshifting idea. Alrighty, there we go. Solid gold horns. Ooh, Win, who are you thinking about cosplaying from Invincible? You should. All right, so now that these horns are golden, we got golden horns. I am going to. Oh, I didn't prepare anything for the oil wash. Whoopsies. I gotta do that. Gotta rearrange myself here. And of course, I smudge paint. Watch, I'm like obsessed with these gold horns and they're not successful at all. I know that you're like, don't joke about that, but I'm like, it happens in art all the time. You make something, you're like, people are gonna love this, and then no one cares. I don't think that'll happen, but it does happen. I don't know who that is. I'll have to check out later and see who you mean by when. I gotta see. I just gotta be invincible. Now where is the? Come on. Where'd it go? There we go. I found the burnt umber. I found it. Yes, my favorite for color for tarnishing gold. And then I just put a little bit of this in the palette. That's fun. It was actually kind of cool at Level Up to see how much love for Invincible there was. There was like a lot of people like cosplaying from it. It was kind of cool. Where's my palette? As you can see, I am perfectly prepared for today. I'm so prepared. Cleaning off my palette knife. Now that I got the oil paint very nice and watery with a turpentine, I'm gonna wet my brush with also a turpentine. Kind of dip it in the paint. And the big horns there are still drying, but the little horns here are still... You want the paint perfectly dry. Thankfully, metallic dries very quickly. Am I in a good place? Yeah, I'm in a good place. Ooh. Isaac, that sounds like a very cool story. Flame Scale. That's a cool superhero name. And you said you're half dragon, right? That's cool. Isaac, you should do a painting of your superhero self. I think that'd be cool. I wonder what your superheroes, what you imagine your superhero self to look like. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool, Isaac. So you're a bit like a shapeshifter too. Not a full shapeshifter of changing into anything, but you can at least change into a dragon. That's awesome. And these small horns here are going to be on clip-ons. I'm planning on making them into clip-on horns. Oh, thank you, Win. Thank you for posting the Discord and my website. Thank you. My gosh, guys, I can't believe it. It's already about a little over a month away from Phoenix Fan Fusion, and I have a lot to prepare for it. I will admit that it's slightly, ever so slightly trickier to do the oil paint wash on the smaller horns just because, well, they're smaller. It's mainly the big reason. Oh, yes. Nacho, that'll be awesome. I am super excited for your Luna cosplay. It's gonna be awesome. Nacho, what day are you thinking about being Luna for Fan Fusion? Because I guess Friday's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunter Day. Which, that's another thing I have to do. I have to fix my Zoe wig. Oh, I know, Isaac. It is at McDonald's. I have yet to try the meal though. I heard it's very good. And I like the little collectible cards that the meal comes with. I think those are all really cute. Saturday or Sunday. Sounds good. Alright, I gotta flip over my napkin. I always end up refolding the napkin in such interesting ways to not get the oil paint on my hands. There we go. Just, yeah, kind of going through the little grooves, loosely painting them in, being okay with if it goes over the edges. And then I'll go in with my napkin and kind of rub away the excess, and also really shoving that into little corners. Many layers of paint for these little horns, huh? That would be funny, Isaac. I don't know. Alrighty. Oh wait, I still have to do the underneath. I was like, wait a minute, I'm done, right? And it's like, nope, I got this part to do still. There we go. I think this is pretty cool looking. Look at these little guys. I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, I think like these horns mixed with some like dark flowers, like the dark purple or the dark reds that I have, will look really, really cool. Mm. Hey, Mr. Hangman, how you doing? Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll show you again. Yeah, I just did an oil wash on these golden horns here. And I think they're looking really, really cool as well. I'm really, really happy with the result of them. They definitely look very unique. Nice. What books are you debating between? I'm curious. I always like a good book. I want to give more time to reading. It always makes me super happy to read. I love reading. I just don't give it like time, which I wish I did give it more time. Oh, okay. I see. I'm sure you still have a good something good on your shelf. All right, I gotta refold this up somehow in a new way. There we go. Trying to use all sides of this napkin. Oh, oh my gosh. Well, Isaac, to answer your question, I would hope that monkey would be well behaved. I'd probably point and go, "Oh my gosh, someone brought a monkey." That'd probably be what it was, and then laugh and move on. I don't know, Isaac. What would you do if you saw a monkey at a convention? Ooh, look at that. Oh, looking pretty cool. See, before and after. Before and after. Well, Mr. Hangman, all of them are unfamiliar to me except for Lord of the Rings. So maybe Lord of the Rings? You would take the monkey home with you, Isaac? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? You just see the monkey and you're like, yep, you're mine now. You're funny. All right, almost done here. There we go. Looking pretty cool. Yeah, I think these ones with those red orchids will look very, very cool. I got you, Mr. Hangman. You want something a book that's a little lighter to read. I understand. Oh, okay. Yeah, Win, I think that'd be cool. Hey, if you have a copy of the book, might as well read it. Nice. Oh, good. That's awesome, Mr. Hangman, that you started working more on your sci-fi series. Got some motivation back, I'm guessing. That's awesome. And how's your board game coming along? Because I remember yesterday you were saying that you were working on a board game. Oh my gosh. The communicator. Kind of like in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Isaac. You need one of those for your pet monkey. And I'm actually going to add in a little bit more. Right here. There we go. Perfect. And blend that in. There we go. That so shiny. And now on to the next one. Exactly, Nacho. Steve. Oh, wow. Wow, Mr. Hangman, you are almost done with that fifth book. Almost done. No wonder why you're looking for a next book where you're like, what should I read next? Is there a sixth book or is there only five? I have no idea how many books are in the series. Because I would suggest if you're almost done with the fifth and there is a sixth book, maybe start reading the sixth one, right? Gotcha, gotcha. Well, hey, that's how board games go, right? In any games in development, there's like kind of like a time of trying to figure out how to balance everything so it's fair, figuring out all the quirks of it. But hey, it's a process, just like making anything, right? Oh, those are the books you're writing. Oh, I got you, Mr. Hangman. Sorry that I misread you. Um, eh. I think you've been here long enough in the streams that you know that that happens. Hey, but you're almost done with writing your fifth book. Just a couple of chapters left. I bet that's awesome. That's a long series. That's a lot of writing. All right, all right. So it'll be more of like the fourth book. That's gonna be awesome. Well, have fun, Mr. Hangman, finishing up your fifth and final book. That'll be awesome. I bet that feels good to have another book almost done. Uh, I'm gonna fold it in a new way. You know what? Actually, I can fold it like this. There we go. Here we are. Almost done with the oil wash on this horn here, and then that's it for the oil washing. How are we on time? Oh, we're good on time. And I will go a little bit over today because I have the time to do so, and I was like late, and I kind of feel bad of how late I was. So I'll have to. I do have some other horns to work on. Not sure what colors yet. If anyone has any suggestions. I wish I had a hot glue gun, like a. Well, I do have a hot glue gun. I wish I had an outlet closer to me, or I could just plug in the hot glue gun and like start gluing the hair clips in for the clip-on ones, and just work on that on stream. Because, my gosh, I have so many horns piled up here that need to be attached, but yet I don't have the. I don't have an extension cord to do so. So it's okay. I'm like, what can I work on that reaches the viewpoint of the camera? Oh my gosh. But that's still like a lot of writing, Mr. Hangman. That's still a decent sized book. Bridezilla. Isaac, your nemesis's name is Bridezilla. Oh my gosh, you're funny, Isaac. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. You should draw these characters, Isaac. I want to see what you imagine them looking like. there we go. There's some oil washed horns. I am super happy with how these look. Look how cool those look. So I'll let these dry. The ones that I did yesterday are still actually drying. So I'll also put these off to the side to continue to dry. Probably later today they'll be fully dry, but yeah, it takes about a full day. Or maybe a little over a full day for the oil paint. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how these turned out and they look. Oh, wow. I don't know, Mr. Hangman. That sounds like a lot of words to me. That sounds like a lot of writing. But I guess you're just fast, you know? You have like a vision in your head and you just go for it. I mean, I get that. Still though, it's impressive. Or at least I'm impressed. No, it is impressive. I'm just going to put it as that is impressive. Gosh, when I wrote books, I'd be like happy if I could get like 2 pages written. Sometimes it would take me like all day to write a couple of pages or even write a chapter. And I'd be like, it took by forever. But also I was slow because I would constantly like rewrite what I just wrote and I'd be like, I don't like this. I don't like this part either. Maybe I was too hypercritical on myself. I don't know. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put the oil paint aside. I'm gonna bring forward my acrylic paint. Yeah, putting oil aside, and I still have quite a bit of time left. So I'm gonna bring. I didn't set aside any horns for myself to continue working on. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna look at the bags over here and look for some more horns to paint. I haven't disappeared. I'm still here. I know, it's like, wait, where'd she go? No, I'm here. I'm here, I'm here. And I have a bag full of horns. What else did you say? Oh my gosh. Like, I think that's funny, like a literal bridezilla. I have these ones here. I have these tiny ones. No, writing is difficult. It's almost like a muscle. It's kind of like, drawing. A lot of people look at me and they're like, "Oh, drawing's probably easy for you." I'm like, it's become easier over time because I practice all the time. But it's for sure not like, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. It still takes a lot of concentration. But I'm sure, Mr. Hangman, since you write all the time, you've gotten into a rhythm. Like you understand your own writing rhythm, so it flows a bit better. I'm sure. Maybe that's why it took me so much longer because I would like edit as I'm writing, or I would like write the chapter and then edit it. Oh my gosh, you have the longest fiction book ever. And there's a lot of ginormous fiction books out there. That is awesome. Well, I bet you can break that record. You got this, Mr. Hangman. That's funny, Isaac. I can see it. I can see it in my head. All right. So, for these horns, what color do I want these horns to be? I think I'm good on the gold. I don't think I want these ones to be silver ones. I know I was talking about doing silver, but I don't know. Kind of having like a blank of which ones to make these. Because these ones kind of fit like this. They kind of go on the sides like this. I don't know, maybe like classic kind of brown bronze. And so they can kind of go with any flowers that I adorn them with. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. And actually, I do have the burnt sienna here. Put these aside. This forward. And you know what? I don't want it to be totally red like burnt sienna. So, here we go. I have some burnt umber to kind of make it a little darker, a little duller. If I even have any left. Let's see if I have any left. Oh my gosh. I might not have much burnt umber left. And I kind of didn't want to, I don't have anything like right here to cut open this bottle. Oh, this sucks. I don't have a jar in front of me. I don't have scissors. See, if I wasn't on stream, this is where I would totally become like distracted and oh, there we go. There we go. And I'd be like, well, I gotta get a baby food jar. I gotta get a scissors and cut this open. I'll do that later. All right. So I'm gonna do a bit of white, some burnt sienna, some burnt umber, maybe a little more burnt sienna, and mix those two up together, making like a nice brown color. And then I'll make a darker brown with more of the burnt umber. Looks like chocolate. Some nice chocolate horns. All right, and then I just start with painting them. Yeah, I think that these horns here being like a woodsy type color would be really pretty. And you know what would be really cool is I do have like that green foliage. I could mix that in there. And that'd be awesome. Or I think it'll turn out really cool. Slight ombre, but I kind of like how gentle it is. All right, I'll let that dry for a minute. Come back forward. Oh my gosh. 1.2 million words. That is a huge novel. That's a lot of writing. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. 300 days of writing. Oh my gosh. Well, Mr. Hangman, I wish you truly the best of luck with that record. That's insane. Well, I'm glad you feel that it's actually not that bad. I'm glad you feel that way because me, that's a lot of writing. And then here I am where I can like spend easily over 500 hours on a painting, you know? Not my common. Usually my common for my paintings, I'll spend anywhere from 25 to like 40 hours. My Jinx cosplay took me around 200 hours. I actually did time myself for that one. I wanted to because everyone always asks, how long did your cosplay take you to do? And so I'm like, you know what? This one I'm going to time myself. And that was the last cosplay that I like thoroughly timed myself because I'm like, wow, 200 hours. That is insane. I think the wig itself was like 80 by itself. Hence why I'm like afraid of reopening that wig to fix it with the netting and the I just don't want to open up those shells. I'm so scared. But I know it needs to get done. Like that wig is getting rattier and rattier and I'm like, the day is coming closer when I need to fix it. Oh yeah? Ooh. That sounds like fun, Isaac. A romantic arc. I know, right, Win? That is a lot of words. Couldn't believe it either when I read that on the screen. I was like, what? 1.2 million. That's huge. It's a big book. Mr. Hangman, do you know what book that is that holds that record? Alrighty, there we go. He. I'm gonna scooch over the palette a little closer. Yep. Along with all my commissions, my goal is to get as many horns and ears done fan fusion this year. I was truly bummed at Game On Expo how many people came up to my booth and was like, I saw you making horns online. Where are they? I want some. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't have any more. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to run into that problem again. I'm going to make as many as possible. Good. I'm glad you agree with me, Nacho. I'm glad I'm not like crazy person. Crazy ideas. I really wanted to get also head fins done, but and by this time, but I don't think the head fins will be possible, sadly. So tears, tears. But I'll be working on those next. That'll be my next project. Yeah, more horns. Like this brown color. I really do. I'm digging it. And actually I have to mix more already. Getting scared. Because I don't have much left. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I like the color of the burnt umber. Just don't have much left of it. Really? Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get much out. Let me double check. This one here, which seems like it's out just as much as the other one. Okay, maybe there's a little bit more in this one. This is called scraping the bottom of the barrel. Looks like I'm gonna have to go get more burnt umber. Alright, a little bit of titanium white, a little bit of burnt sienna, and a little bit of burnt umber. And then, same for the darker, but just a little bit more burnt umber and less titanium white. Yeah, bring it over there. There we go. Take a little bit more of that. Alrighty, there we go. Yep, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Start with these little guys. I don't know. I like doing the ombre. I mean, yeah, technically I could just paint them solid, but I feel like the ombre adds so much more depth to them. It keeps it from looking flat. At least I feel that. There we go. Cool. Gonna blend the ombre a little bit more evenly. There we are. Gotta do the other side on this side now. I really like these tiny little guys with tiny horns. I think so too, Mr. Hangman. I agree with you. I think you should try. You should try to beat that world record. And I think you can do it too. I mean, you've proven to be able to write fairly fast. So I think you could be able to do it, absolutely. Yeah, no, at least try. I know the brown's not as flashy as the golds. But you know what? Not all fantasy creatures are as flashy. So some are more earthy, some are more grounded. And I want to make sure I portray that in my horns, you know, like have like a variety of creatures. Just trying to blend it in here. Oh my gosh, to be able to break that record in 15 days. That'd be insane. You know what, Mr. Hangman? I say go for it, but just don't hurt yourself. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It would fry you. I think that'd be insane. It's an insane amount of typing fast. And knowing exactly like what words to say when. Because I swear when I would sometimes write, I would just like sit and stare at the pages. Like, okay, how do I want to like describe this scene? How do I want to describe what's going on? What do my characters exactly say? Yeah, definitely don't burn yourself out. There we go. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I'm happy with it so far. I like that I mixed the second batch of light slightly lighter than the first batch. I actually like the ombre a lot better. Add a little bit of water to this ombre because it's starting to, the acrylic paint's actually starting to dry, so it's not really wanting to blend. So I'm like, ah, wait, no, don't dry quite yet. Let me And then see, it's like mixing with the lights, and now the light brown's turning dark brown. I'm like, no, don't dry yet. I gotta mix more dark brown, which I don't have much left. I shouldn't have chosen this color because I have so little left. But oh well, it is what it is. Sometimes I'm stubborn and I'm like, but I want this color. Work for me. Wrong bottle. There we go. Sorry, I missed some messages. I started going like getting really hyper focused. Alrighty, Mr. Hangman, thank you for stopping by. It was good seeing you here, and good luck with your books and your games and everything. See you next time. Alrighty, there we go. I put this aside, bring these little guys forward. Actually move my water over so I can have easier access to, for this darker color, what kind of water it down just a bit. There we go, almost done with this horn, or all the sides of this horn. And later I'll go in with some metallics and blend it in. Don't want to forget the bottoms. Even though it'll be covered up by felt, I still want to do a light thing of paint, just in case if any of the corners do peek through, and I don't have to go back and touch up. There we go. Also, to me, it just feels more complete. There we go. All right, small horns done. Alrighty, you know what? I'm gonna finish up these large horns here and then I'll call it a stream. How's that sound? And actually, that'll be a good ending spot too. That'll be a good little ending place. Here we go. That one's almost done, blending it. And then I'll do this one. There we go. All right, and you know what? Let me just paint the bottoms here super simply. Being very careful about the edges. I feel like the paint kind of seals off like the plasti dip, and even though the plasti dip is a primer, but I just don't like any bit to be like raw primer, even if it will be covered up. And maybe that's not necessary. Maybe that's just a me thing. But I have a little bit of paint left on my palette, so it doesn't hurt, right? Alrighty, there we go. Yay, that's awesome, Nacho. Yay. Oh, I bet that feels good to find new storage that you think's gonna work out for you. That's awesome. Yay. And I know you've been on the hunt for some new storage. It'll feel good to have everything like nice and organized too. It'll feel nice. There we go. There's some new horns. And here's the babies to go with them. Okay, I'm actually really happy and really pleased with how these sets turned out. And I'll bring these ones forward a little bit, kind of see these. Yeah, Nacho, I think your idea of taking off the doors off your closet and just putting in like shelves and storage is a good way to go. I think that'll be no, that you'll be able to like store things a lot better, and I think it'll make a lot more sense. So I'm happy for you. Yay! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Win. Yeah, I gotta get going. I have, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have this and then take a little mini break and then go right into uh my commissions and that kind of stuff. So busy day. And also too, once the commissions are like approved of, I got approval to work on them on live stream. So yeah, you'll see what they will be in a little bit. And it'll be fun. I think everyone will enjoy. Yep. Oh my gosh, I know. I have so much to do. This month is gonna be a busy month. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for joining. You're all awesome. I think I made good progress today. I got like 2 sets of horns done here and another set of horns that are almost done. All I have to do is paint in the lines. I think I'm gonna do like copper bronze or something. Maybe bronze. I think bronze with these will be really pretty. Alrighty. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you all next time. Alrighty. Bye for now. Bye.